Hi guys, how's it going? Um, it's your boy again, Scammer, and I think I messed up real bad to the point for being this video. So remember when I told you guys in my previous two videos that I'll be bringing a special guest to my upcoming podcast? Well, it seems I fucked up really bad, and here's the story. So let me begin from the process. And I'm going to say some things that will seem kind of personal, but I have no hard feelings. I'm just saying, I'll just be saying, and people may still seem will still think that kind of selfish and everything, but I don't mind. But I'll say the things that I need to say, right? So I'll just make it clear right now that um, I'm just saying there's no chance of him coming, I guess, in my podcast. But even if it does, I do not want any fame, any followers, or any subscribers, or anything from the surprise guest. And all I wanted was him, his opinions, the insight that he will give to me in my podcast. And yeah, that's the only, you could say, my only selfish reason for bringing him here. Yeah, only, I don't care about others, but it was more of a selfish reason for myself. um so yeah, like, yeah, that's it. just I th- so that's what I wanted, before I start the story. That's what I want to clear from the beginning itself. So back to the story. So like I said, right? I said that I would be bringing a special guest, right? And look at this. I'm having a cold, and at such a wrong time when I'm trying to make a video, and it was not. I wasn't. I was feeling better, and now just when I'm trying to make something like this, it's fucking me up right now. Oh, and I'm not crying or anything. It's just that I've been having a cold, and it's like going on and off. And yeah, I don't know why. I think I need to do an operation or something. So, back to the point. I think I'll sneeze. So if I sneeze, pardon me. So, anyways, back to the point. So yeah, I got in touch with him. I sent him an email like on the 24th of November, I guess, and I waited. And it's a business email, right? They should usually reply, right? And yeah, so I waited. One day became 2 days, 2 days became three, three became four, and after that, I kind of started to get nervous. And then, yeah, before I, you know, move on ahead with the story, I just want you to know, like, the things I did, like the methods I used to, like, trying to get in contact with him, because I'm not sure whether he will, notice me, because I'm such a small time guy, and he's like a very big celebrity. Like, he gets like um like thousands, maybe millions of emails, I guess. And like, yeah, and it may be anyone, right? Some will have ulterior motives. Some will have, shady links. They'll try to, hack you, or anything. And some will have, hate comments or anything. So anything, that's not, related to their line of work. And so yeah, so yeah, I sent an email, and okay, so like I was saying, right, that before I send the official email, I don't know why I lose my common sense sometimes. I try to contact him on other something, for example LinkedIn, because I kind of knew about his bio data, right? And I mean, this sounds like such a cliche, but I mean, LinkedIn, it's like a business, account, right? So if I send him here, like, it's not like, okay, I'm not trying to justify myself, but if I send him a message formally, so like, um, if he can reply if he wants to or if he does not want to, but the problem is I kind of figured like that account of his may be old and he may have stopped using it. And I was not even able to send a message because LinkedIn has this like function where like you need to build a certain connection, and like you need to be you need to be connected, I don't know, I mean it's very complicated. And if that like person is an influential person, then then you have to you need to have LinkedIn Premium, so you can send them messages. And like this is not the first time, this is not my first rodeo, right? Like um um this is not my first rodeo, like with contacting not contacting, but talking with the people I admire. I mean, I I mean, I wouldn't say I would boast, but in my LinkedIn, I have some connections, and all of them, are the connections, like some, which I have interest in, like music, anime, or manga, or whatever. And like I said, I follow them and everything, so it's kind of normal. Okay, if you're contacting them, it's not like I've contacted him with the purpose of, hey, I'm your big fan and everything, please notice me senpai. No, nothing like that. More of a, hey, this is something and I would be honored. But like I said, um oh, this thing is killing me. Hold on 1 minute. Oh, so yeah, like I said, I was not able to. And then my brain started working at that time, and then I realized, okay, he already has a official YouTube channel, and I mean, they must have a business email account, right? So that's how I got to send to his email. Yeah. So like I said, back to the story of where I was saying, 4 days, one day turned to 2 days, and then 3 days, and the 4 days I started getting nervous. So my mind started running again, and I tried to find ways on how to contact him and let him know that, sir, excuse me, I sent an email, so like kindly check it. It's it's nothing more nothing. Just I said, and in that like email I mentioned like I want to, it would be an honor for me if you could guess, because this is my first podcast and everything. But I also understand, coming from another person, he does not know me, right? I do not know him. And also, like, this is not an insult. I'm rather, sharing that opinion with him, that I'm like trying to, I understand from his point of view, or anyone, right? If someone sends you a random email, like, why, you know, everyone has a different perspective or thought process. So when they look at your email, they'll be like, bro, like, it's like you're looking down on someone, and then they're like, bro, can you give me a hike, something like that. But it's just a figurative, example. But I'm not, saying like, he's looking, no, I'm just giving example. So um yeah, one day turned to day two, three, four, and then day four, like I said, I was trying to find ways to, you know let him know at least that, okay, I sent an email, at least, if, you know he could like now I sound like a desperate, but at least, you know there should be, some form of reply, right? Okay, not possible, or like, we can't do this, or, no, nothing like that. So this, I don't know if this is a like a really dumb move which could get me jailed, or more of, or a genius move, I don't know. Either ways, I searched him online, not on. I searched him on an app called Line. It's also, it's social network. No, it's like WhatsApp, but it's more generally used by Asians, but more like it, you could say Thailand, Malaysia, South Korea, um, Japan, Korea. Yeah, So I kind of figured it out, but even at that moment, I wasn't sure I would find him, right? So, but I did find him, but I wasn't sure, but I found him by mistake, and it's this feature is kind of funny, in line, like you don't need to have their number, but if you tap their name, then it's like very easy to find them. And I hope, boys, and anyone watching this video, I hope you do not do that, because you will piss off a person, and maybe you could even creep them out. And basically, I think that's the kind of impression I gave him, I guess. And I don't want to do that, man. I didn't want to do that, to be honest. But that was the impression I gave him, I guess. So, but we haven't reached that point yet, right? We haven't reached that point, and I'm trying to be as patient as possible, as formal as possible. And yeah, so I did. And then 1 week. It's 1 week. And then I follow him, right? And he has a podcast too. So he and a, group of friends, they have a podcast too. So followed it, and I waited, not waited, like I watched the whole episode, and just to make sure I did not creep him out or something. And if I did, like, maybe I could have, just, and if he did mention me, I would feel sad, and I would learn from my mistake. I would like really learn from my mistake, and I would, you know, I really don't know the internet, I guess. And oh, and like I was saying, right? I forgot to mention this. The reason, like, like I said, right, different perspectives of person, and also like I come from this culture, and he comes from that kind of culture, and for them, I think this is not cool, right? So that may be also the reason. And so yeah, it became 1 week, and I watched their podcast. It airs like, every Saturday, and I just watched the whole episode till the end, and I just hoped, at least, I didn't creep him out or something. And maybe they were aware of me, but they did not mention it because it's not, it has not reached that point, I guess. So yeah, 1 week is over, and then I was like, okay, so what do I do to get his attention? But not in a, more in a desperate way. But I guess I was desperate. I guess I got kind of desperate, and which I did not want to, because like I'm at an age right now, like where you have to do everything in a moderate way, but again not to look like a creep, I guess. So yeah, that's why like I waited for like 1 week, right? At least for an official reply from their official email, business email. No, not official email, from a business email. And yeah, I had also prepared a joke for it, like suppose if there was a chance that he came to the podcast, I would make a joke about it, like, there was a joke, there was a, uh, you guys talked about it once in your podcast about how these are handled and everything, emails, and I would make a joke, but I think that's not gonna happen anytime soon, or never, I guess. And yeah, so like 1 week became another week, second week, and between that second week, what I did was I made a group. Okay, I made a group. I made a group just like that. I mean, I'm not even sure if he's online or, and I just wanted to point out that I added him as a friend on the app called Line, okay, the social media of, and it's a social media app like WhatsApp Messenger. Let me just say it out again. So I did. I Yeah, I added him in a group, and let me just clear it. Let me just tell you the feature, yeah, like if you know their name, right, and you just type it and you find them, you can add them. And I mean, I was sure I knew, I think I thought it was him because like he had a picture, with his, girlfriend, and I was not even sure. I wasn't even hopeful, but yeah, there was an option called add friend, and yeah, just like that. And like I said, I'm trying to be, as formal as possible, not to, give out that creep or whatever, strange or whatever, that vibes. I did not even call him. I did not even text him. What I simply did was I made a group called podcast, right? And there I added him, and then I waited at least something, and then I mean, just I made it just like that, and I added it like it was a 50-50 chance, right? 50, okay, make it 70 to 30% chance. 70 of like, okay, this account he may have created it long time back, just like the LinkedIn, and he's not using it at all. Okay, the 30% chance is he's seeing it and he may reply text and like ask like, what's the deal, bro, something like that. So between that second week, that is, of my waiting, I did wait, and then yeah, I created a group, and then I was like, okay, I won't say things are getting out of hand, more like what should I do to get his attention, right? So okay, I made a voice message, and now I've deleted that voice message, but he may have a copy. And oh my god, and if he shares to his friends or in the internet, I will be so fucked. I kind of sound like a creep, and like just the way I'm talking right now, I mean, there were some things, right? I will sound I will be speaking like I don't want to sound like this, but that makes it more suspicious, right? So yeah, um So yeah, and yeah, that it was about 2 minutes and 4 seconds. I sent a voice message saying like, "Hey, so and so, big fan and everything. I just wanted to let you know that this is my channel, and what happened is I am trying to contact you, but I'm not able to. I don't remember the contents. I wish I saved it so I could save it, because now I will sound like biased, but yeah, the point is I just wanted to just remind him that please check your email just once, and that's it. That's enough for me, and I don't want anything. And I also said, between those pauses, right, I made those pauses, I was saying, gosh, god, I sound like a despo or desperate. But if you, and like, if I'm on, in his place, I would be creeped out too. Like, the more you say like that, the more it sounds, oh shit, he is a fucking creep. And yeah, so yeah, that's what happened. And then he still did not reply, and I was like, okay, like, I think he's not alive, but I still hope that one day he will. And when, like I said, right, 1 week is over, now it's 2 weeks. I'm saying, like, within the second week, right, and in between that gap 2 3 days, there was a gap of 2 3 days, after I sent that voice message. And I think it was like, this week is about, like, this timeline is like almost about to be over, because I'm counting the days that I'm waiting, right? So maybe it was yesterday or day before yesterday, I sent a text. I just said, like, bro, come on. I mentioned him, like, add, you know and then I said, bro, after that, with his name, I said, bro, with a question mark, and then I sent an emoji with, a crying face. That's it, nothing else. And then I just, I used to keep checking the Line app. And then today, I did not check it, maybe yesterday, or yeah, so I did not check it. And I'm giving it some time, right? I'm not even sure if he will see this. So what happened is, today, I was watching, because every Saturday their podcast comes out, and some of you may have already figured it out who they may be, because yeah, there are already hints if you are watching my previous videos. So every Saturday their podcast releases. So in there, I watched it again, just in hopes of shit, like, oh, did I mess it up? Did I creep him out or something like that? So, oh my god. Oh yeah, and while watching their podcast, I realized, okay, let me just check Line, and then I saw the most dreadful thing that you should not see, or ever, hope to see. It said that he had left the group. Yeah, it said that he had left the group. Um, I didn't feel bad that he left the group. I felt bad because he left, because he may have been, creeped out from what I was doing, and I didn't want to do that from the beginning itself. But yeah, that's it. And he left the group, and that's how I feel that I have fucked up, and there's no chance to redeem myself, I guess. And in case I am, mentioned in that video, I'll come out and say that, fuck this dog. Oh, okay. Sorry for stopping the video in between, because the dog was barking, and I don't have a really good mic. And if there's a background noise, it would distract you, right? So, like I said, like, yeah, I think I feel no. There's not a reason. There's no argument on. I wouldn't say argument. More like, yeah, I'm definitely sure that I creeped him out or something. Yeah, and like I said, if if he mentioned that thing about it in his maybe the next Saturday podcast, I guess. Yeah, this video will be in response to that. Not response, more like apology. A sincere apology. And yeah, this video will be kind of an apology to him, which I sincerely did not want to. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. And yeah, because I just wanted to say, like, he has all the right to do that, because why would he reply to me, right? Unless, I mean, I'm going to say it, like, one of my friends, one of my mentors, kind of mentors, he said, like, um I mean, he was honest, he was blunt, he was not criticizing them, or he just said that, okay, they are a big big influencer, so they get a lot of emails. That I understand, but what he you know gave an extra mentioned extra point was that they won't work with you unless you a big one like others. They won't collab with you. Why would they fucking collab with you? I was like, I don't want a collab. I don't fucking care about, I said, I don't fucking care about the followers, the views, or the fame. I just want him. That's my own selfish desire, and can I not have that selfish desire for myself? I said that to him. He was like, yeah, I understand, but this is reality. And yeah, reality hits hard. And the point is, the question arises, and this is what I want to discuss, like, why? Like, I'm in his place, right? Suppose, just imagine me in his place, and from his perspective, why should someone, if they are if you are able to contact them, why should they accept you? Why should they accept you in the first place? What right do you have? What can you give them? And I'm not saying it out of negativity. I, I'm just what do you say, I'm trying to discuss it. What right do they have? I mean, fuck, what right do we have? Do I have, right? And like I said in my early, videos, right? Like we can be anyone. You can be someone with a shady link. Click on this link, and or someone with someone with a desperate fan. Hey, I'm a big fan, and oh, I love you, something like that. And yeah, yes. So yeah, and I told myself, and I also told my friends that like because if this works, like this episode one, the one that I'm going to work on, isn't going anywhere without him. He is the what do you call that in chemistry? Crucible? No, he's the fire. No, chemistry. I can't think of the word. He's the fire, something needed to ignite, something. Fuck. He's the fuel, I think, needed, fuck me. For for the I think, even if I say that it's for my own selfish reason, and like I'm not for the fame, the views, the followers, or everything, maybe I'm lying to myself, maybe I'm just lying to myself. I am, like, just like any other human being, right? And maybe I went a bit too far, but I not to the point of why are you not, I was at my limits. I just went with my followed my heart, and tried to be creative with my mind. How what are the ways that I can try to get in touch with him? I'm not even a hacker, sincerely. I just, did some stuff. Like even the line thing, I did not, even imagine, like, I would find him. Yeah, that's it. So yeah, I believe this video is too long. It's very long, and most of you like won't even watch it. But if you have reached this point, and if you have, I'm just saying, because I have seen a lot in my life, and I'm a like I'm like a like very philosopher guy, and like I said, I try to see all roots. I try to see all possibilities, and the possibility, one possibility is that you know the one other possibility is that if he does, if I point it out, and yeah, if you have reached to that till that point by watching till this video, then yeah, this video is for that purpose only. Yeah, and um, what else should I have to say? I mean, you want to say a lot of things, right? But I admit that whatever I say, not everything should be clear. And I don't know, I won't be making another video. I won't be another making another video like this. So I think this will be it, you know. What else do I have to say? So this video will either be a hit or miss. Okay, a hit. By a hit, I mean if I am, pointed out, I've not called out, more like, hey, there was a guy who did stuff like that. Okay, so that video will be for this. And a miss, and by miss I mean, it's not mentioned at all, and he's continuing on with his life because he's a big personality and he has dealt with this kind of stuff and he just ignores it, I guess. Or there is a third possibility that I'm still hoping that he comes. He sees my email and accepts it, I guess, but there's like, I don't know, like I said in my earlier, like not in the beginning, in the starting moments of the video, parts of the video, I said I had 90% hopes of faith, but now it's like just 0%. I don't have anything hopes. I mean, one of my friends, he was like more negative about it. He was like, you are all grown up, you tried your best, but he did not reciprocate. He did not give out the same thing you wanted. Oh my god, why did I use this clip in the first place? Please guys, if you are seeing this part, don't mind that fan service and just listen to my voice. Yeah, that's it. Just listen to my voice. Don't don't look anywhere else, okay? Such a gentleman. I forgot that part. Yes, do it like that so people can pay attention to my video. So yeah, most people won't be listening. Oh shit, she's okay. Now I'm not watching the video. Okay, no. Like I said, I won't be watching the video. I need to still talk. So yeah, that's it. Like, mm, so this video is for that. And I also like want to say again that um most of it won't make sense, but okay, this is definitely not scripted. I'm just saying out of I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. Okay, yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Like some things won't make sense at all. Because it's not scripted. And there are some things. There will be what do you call it, plot holes or something. Yeah, but this is I'm not definitely lying. This is exactly what I felt, and yeah, I guess that's it, right? So with that, I end my video.